cash jackpot if you can finish this unbeaten sandwich challenge. Do you remember this one?
Remind me, Judge. I don't know what you're talking about.
Today we're at a little spot called Oceanside Sandwich
Yes,
Shop
I
in
know it.
Hampton Falls.
I know it, yeah. That's a good one to choose as well. There's a bit of like lore to that as well.
I like the opening shot, by the way.
Yeah, was it?
You're sat on a balcony and you get a drone shot.
Oh yeah, actually that's breaking the fourth wall there. I'm like, you can't be somewhere this sexy and not get... Do you know how cheap that was as well? That was a full... So I stayed basically, it was in... the place is in New Hampshire, but I think I was staying in Maine at this point because I'd been in Maine. And there was like a little lake, right? It was a bit like Centre Parks, but not, you know, like shit and like heavily commercialised. And you could rent these like... two, like basically houses, like little kind of, wooden kind of nice pastel coloured houses. Yeah. 2 stories, like a full house, right? It cost me $120 for one night there, which is what, 100 quid.
Bargain, mate.
I had like a nice little balcony out, looking out on a lake, wang the drone up, and I saw saying in the video, I'm like, you can't be somewhere like this and not get the drone, like nice little sunset or something, or sunrise, I can't remember the time of day it was.
Like sunrise, I think.
Anyways, yeah, but it's a cool little place because it was like a little... it's a little sandwich shop in New Hampshire owned by these 2 Italian-American guys. And they have this thing which is called the Monster Challenge. And it's like they do these monster hoagies, right? It's like a long sub-roll thing. And they're known for the 20-inch sub-roll. But if you eat 2 of them, you win whatever's in. They've got this, like a, I don't know what you call it, receptacle of some kind. Where you put, there's like a jack, so every time you try it, part of your... the order cost goes into like a $5 or $10 goes into this pot, and then if you can finish it, you get the money, right? And I had messaged them saying, can I come and do it? And I don't think they're really that au fait with social media, and they were like, yeah, we offer it, but didn't really answer the question. So I'm like, fuck, I'll just turn up and see what happens. So they're kind of a bit skeptical when I get this quite a small place, and I'm like, hey, look, this is what I do. Can I attempt it? Like, yeah, sure, buddy, you can try, like all that stuff. And it was really cool, and they're really high value in it because they don't think I'm going to do it. Which is always when that happens, you're like, oh, this is going to be gold, And then a couple of people come in halfway through and like, what's going on? And then this guy's like, man, we got this guy's like an Olympic eater or something, like he's gonna finish the goddamn sandwich. So like it was a lot of fun to do, but it's a quiet spot. But since I left, like they're one of the nicest. Not that store owners aren't normally nice, but like every couple of months they'll be like, hey man, like we had loads of people in this month and this many mentioned that this in your video, so like thanks for helping us out, because it's tough for restaurant owners and stuff. And they've now got like a little shrine to me. They sent me a picture of this. I'll see if I can send it to you if I can find it. Like a little shrine where they've got like a picture and it says like this is where Beard Beats would have attempted the sandwich challenge and whatnot. And like they always just like touch base. Like when I did I went to watch Nathan's this year. Like I wasn't even in it. They were like, we're watching the hot dog contest, Adam. Sad to see you not on stage. We've seen like your Instagram post and noticed that you're there. So they're just really nice people, It was cool. It tasted good as well. You can basically choose any topping you want, and I can't remember how long you get, but it's not that hard. I think I chose like maybe like meatball in one of them.
Meatball?
I think maybe meatball in one, and the other one might have been like eggplant parmesan or something like that. I can't remember, or maybe it was chicken actually, chicken parmesan. But anyways, like you could choose that like warm or cold fillings. But if you're going to do that one, do it with warm fillings because it's easier to eat. Yeah. You get like mush. The meatballs are lovely as well. If you get that, whereas if you choose like a deli sandwich with like cold cuts and salad, it's going to take you it's going to be much harder to eat. So I gamed it a bit, but it's within the rules.
Tactics. How many beards out of 5 out in difficulty?
Do we do it out of 10 or do we do it out of 5?
I don't know.
Out of 10.
I think we normally do it out of 10.
Oh, right.
Oh man, I give it like a 7. Most people are not going to be able to do that. You're probably going to have to do this kind of thing for like a hobby or something to be able to get close to it.